Uh, okay, everyone. So I finally got the chance to go see another movie. I started my South by internship and have some downtime from what we did on Thursday. I went to go see Silent House, and I admit it was a good movie. I liked it. It had good elements in it, suspenseful elements, scary elements, and just I wish I could have seen it in a better theater. Being here in my hometown and seeing it with the movie going crowd since it just came out this weekend, and just not an enjoyable experience. But still, the movie was really good. A bit predictable, but I can kind of read movies and get to that point where I don't watch movies the same anymore. Being a film major will do that to you, and it was still just, even though it was predictable for me, I still enjoyed watching it. I still enjoyed listening to some people scream at, parts that were, I'll admit, yeah, it was okay to scream at. And people freak out still over the stupidest crap. So, not to really ruin the movie, but um, it seemed more like Silent Hill's The Room made only in a house. Of course, the way that the movie was shot, it looked like they used a steady cam the whole time, and it wasn't even that steady. Pretty sure it was probably like some kind of SLR or DSLR. Maybe just the pan view, whatever. Either way, it was a steady cam. It's like 12:20 in the morning. I'm tired, so forgive me if my mind's like scattered. I don't know what the heck. You know, I'm actually trying to point out on equipment wise. But yeah, you could definitely tell that it was shot in a soundstage. Pretty much like they shot The Strangers. It had elements of The Strangers in there. It had elements of like Silent Hill in there. It had elements of Quarantine, considering like the camera. It was like a third person shot movie, but you just follow the main character around. You don't follow anyone else. And of course the camera itself's not a character like it was in Quarantine. But um, it was shot on a soundstage. You could tell. Mainly because they have like the windows boarded up, and there's still traces of light in there for the camera to catch, so you're not totally thrown off in pitch blackness when some of the lights go out. You can kind of still see some vague images of what's going on. um I haven't checked this yet, but it stars Elizabeth Olsen, and the only time during the whole movie I just kept um thinking, like, was she like the third Olsen, like the unofficial third Olsen sister? So yes, she is. Haha, I knew it. So yeah, it stars her. I would say she did a decent job. I'm not gonna say she did a great job. I'm not gonna say she did a poor job. It could have been done better. Because I mean, it's to me, I would say it's her first major role, but she kind of she hit it out of the ballpark in some aspects. And it was also, the movie is a remake from, I believe it's an Argentinian movie. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Of pretty much the same name, same translation of the name, and but it just like with just with Rec and Rec Two, how they were Spanish movies, actually made in Spain, and they went from being like this nice little horror thing to all of a sudden kind of having like some kind of spiritual, religious meaning to it in the sequels. I haven't seen the third one yet. But when they translated over to make Quarantine One, and it kept the same, followed the same, almost the same story, the same aspects, and then in Quarantine Two, it was just totally opposite, and it's still interesting to watch. So I actually want to see the um, the original and try and see how that was. Um, the Silent House, La Casa Muerta, Uruguayan Spanish language horror flick. So Uruguayan, and This came out in 2010, so it's been almost 2 years. They come out with an American remake. I was still surprised by it. I still want to see the original and try and get a good view of what was missing in the movie and what elements that they had, because international theater is always different. They have different views, different aspects, different things they focus on, different things they point out, and just their elements are a lot more different, and they actually have depth and meaning. Where us were diluted. So definitely worth the money, matinee or otherwise. I would check it out. Well, the ending was the one thing that I heard a lot about, of course, being in this hometown. If the whole movie's good and the ending sucks, everyone's going to talk about the ending. I saw it coming as soon as the ending clicked in. I knew it was going to end. I saw it coming, and sure enough, I heard the negative feedback from it. So, I thought it ended well. Honestly, I wish I could have seen it in Austin with my fellow filmmakers, and, we would have all just probably appreciated it, if not had some other, just filming issues with it. So, definitely check it out. If you can find the Spanish one, the Uruguayan one, in Hastings on Amazon, Instant Play, whatever, I would say check it out. We can get a nice, interesting discussion going on. If you have seen it, just leave your notes in the comments below. Send me a message on YouTube, or hit me up on Twitter. Send me a message there. Send me a tweet, whatever. We can get that talking. I like to try and get some more discussions going. It kind of went a little well with Dragon Tattoo. So the next film I'm going to go see is, of course, the big one, Hunger Games. And my sister's seeing that, and she's seeing it at the midnight release. I'm going to see it later that afternoon when I get into town. And we're going to do a big video about that. She's going to compare the book to the movie, and I'm going to just the movie itself from a fan's perspective of film loving, and then filmmaker's perspective, because she wants to be a filmmaker too. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. My Twitter link's below, and I'm gonna make another video about a few updates that have just popped up, as far as other than the internship and whatnot. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you in about 2 weeks for the Hunger Games review. Alright, take care, and if you're at South by, I hope to see you, and also have fun in Austin for the film and music part. Later, guys.